What do you mean you're the real Santa? I was there for Donner when Rudolph was born.
What? I was there for Blitzen when he was sick.
Guys, enough with the flying dogs. We got a beer to review. Let's see what's on tap.
Flying dogs.
Alcohol. I gotta have a little talk with you. I wanna treat you just like you treated me.
Today on Tap That, we are reviewing the Flying Dog K-9 Winter Warmer. So I guess we'll just kind of hop right into it with you guys.
Oh, that's what you were talking about, flying dog.
Yeah.
Flying dog.
Flying Dog.
All right.
So let's
get into it.
Get
I'm
into it
excited.
and see what this tastes like here.
And ooh, this is darker than I expected.
It's pretty dark.
It is pretty dark.
Little-
I mean, the glass is dark, so who would have known, you know?
Yeah, but it is a little darker than I expected. I do like that a bottle fits in it nice and well. Should have had a little head. Ooh, you got some more head than me.
I got some head on it.
Nice and well.
Nice and well.
It is really dark though.
It's darker than
It
I
looks like
expected.
a Guinness or something.
From the flavor. Ooh. Guinness is dark, but
Guinness
yeah, I
is
feel
really
you.
dark.
I would have preferred a little more head. You did good there, Wyatt.
Yeah, last time I didn't do well.
Wyatt gave the best head this time.
I didn't last as long. Top that. Of course, I always use sniffer.
Yeah, he's a smell. Do you
He
smell
is-
your beer?
I did because I saw him smelling it. So
You
I was
thought
like,
it was like a thing?
maybe I should smell it.
I don't usually. I just drink.
He doesn't
bitch.
usually. It's kind of my thing.
I just drink
Yeah.
the bitch.
And I got a
But
big
hey, it
sniffer,
doesn't hurt.
So, you know.
He's got a big old sniffer.
Big old
Now,
sniffer.
the first thing I kind of get from the beer is I get a taste of like coffee.
A little
in
bit,
a way.
like
Or like a chocolate.
I haven't read the
coffee.
label yet, but we'll see if maybe this is like.
Yeah,
a porter
I
or
have
something.
no idea if it does have any in it.
I want to address my hat. How tall this is, real quick.
Yeah, actually,
hat
let's show
is
off the hat. So
Huge.
my hat,
It goes off frame if I keep it up.
we actually went to Walmart.
Yeah, shout
Not
out to Walmart, not a sponsor.
But my hat, can you read that way?
Yeah, it's Friday. The only decision to make is a bottle or a glass.
Which is perfect for this show.
Thank you, Walmart. And then, of course, Wyatt's hat.
I'm rocking the elf hat. My elf, because I'm the mad elf.
He's
today.
the mad elf today.
With the ears.
With the ears, the big old ears on the side.
And you know, Alex and I discussed this. We walked into Walmart. We're like, we're not going to find an elf hat.
We found an elf hat.
Found an elf hat.
Found an elf hat. And it's almost perfect. And it's perfect. We were already going to dress Wyatt up like an elf because we've been talking about Mad Elf for so long, which we're getting to. But it's perfect because me and Storm are just colossal human beings. We're so tall. Everybody's shorter than us.
I'm stuck between the twin towers.
We're
over
stuck
here.
between Goliath and friggin' David over there.
I am not the tallest person.
No. Well, no. Again, nobody. I mean, I am the tallest of my friends, and I'm sure, Storm, you're the tallest of your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, other than me, because I'm a little taller than Storm.
Yeah, sure. No.
What do you guys think? Oh, Wyatt's putting it down.
I have
down.
taken a couple sips so far. I
Wyatt's
do
putting-
enjoy this beer so far.
Yeah, I'm actually liking it too.
So take us off with taste, Wyatt.
The taste, I definitely get a kind of a chocolatey or a coffee taste to it.
Yeah.
It is rather smooth for how dark it is. Mm-hmm. I am surprised.
I agree. It's a very like a dark taste. Like not coffee in the sense that like you made a coffee, but like you chewed a coffee bean, but in a good way almost. Like there's just that after note of like super bitterness sticking to the top of my roof.
Yeah.
The roof of my mouth.
I agree.
And that's what I taste, which is good. This isn't usually the type of beer, which we keep saying, but maybe it is. I have a little technical difficulty.
It keeps falling down.
It's fine. But maybe it is, because me and Storm so far have had a couple borders and a couple stouts. And I think we've liked them all pretty well.
For the most part.
For the
Even
most part.
the Duncan had a coffee, and I think it was mixed there. It was like middle ground, but it was still good. We said we'd get it confused.
We
in
don't
a
even know if
cup
this is a
holders.
porter, by the way.
Right. It's dark like a porter, but we'll get to that label.
Storm,
Maybe it'll
taste?
tell us. Taste. Okay, so with my sniffer, of course, taste, we do the smell, we do the color, and taste. With my sniffer, I'm picking up caramel notes. Kind of caramel and definitely coffee, 100% coffee.
As you said that, I was taking a sip, and like as soon as you said caramel, I feel like it just like embellished. It was
Just went straight up
it was
your
like
nose.
caramel. I was like, oh, okay, caramel.
agree.
Right.
Maybe that's why it's so thick.
Well, that's my magic Santa powers.
The flying dog, moving on to labels, since we've all gone through taste, always catches my interest. And I know you said you might know the artist that does this.
Yeah.
And we'll have to look into that. There is a signature down there. I'm not sure if I can read that, though. I love Flying Dog's label. I'm not sure where they're from personally, but I love Flying Dog's label. They always have these great, like, abstract, like, blown up art to them, and it's just great. It is fantastic art to look at. This is, when we talk about going down an aisle and like seeing a beer that you completely buy off of just looking at, Flying Dog is always in my cart.
Absolutely.
Because I love their labels. They have great labels.
Absolutely. I mean, myself, I have not tried too many Flying Dog beers, but like what you said, I have seen them as I'm walking down the beer aisle. To get a little bit more in depth, you said you couldn't see the label. That signature on it is indeed Ralphstedman.
Who is that?
Ralphstedman has done most of the artwork for a lot of Hunter S. Thompson books, including Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. As you can see on the bottle cap is a bat, which is pretty much the same design as Bat Country within the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Great movie. Love that movie.
It's actually on the top of the...
Yeah, exactly. It's on top of the label here. But he has done a lot of the artwork for a lot of Hunter S. Thompson's books and illustrations.
That's great, though, because we didn't consult Wyatt when picking these beers.
Yeah.
But I know personally, because I've been friends with Wyatt for forever. I know he's a huge Hunter S. Thompson.
I am.
Yeah. That we got
especially, and I mean, every time I would walk down a beer aisle and see like the Flying Dog, the look on all their bottles and designs, I instantly noticed like, yeah, that's Ralphstedman.
That's awesome.
That's his art.
That's awesome.
So I mean, it is really cool that they incorporated that into their beer.
I think he does all the art for them personally.
Yeah,
because it's all like this.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Even their Raging Bitch is like that big. And now that I'm thinking back to, because I own the Criterion collection of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
It looks a lot like that cover.
Yeah, and there's like that cover where it's like real.
He does a lot of like
art.
I don't like the splatter like on the K-9 kind of, and like
it's very stenciled to me. Like
exactly,
he just did it.
He has
like,
a
real
very
quick.
and like unique art style that he does,
and maybe fitting in Hunter S. Thompson, but like he did it in a very like drunken like Stuber or like a very high rage. Like,
yeah,
he just,
it fitted like Hunter Thompson's Gonzo writing style.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I actually wonder where this guy's from, because this one's coming from Frederick, Maryland, which I wouldn't say local, but local enough, right?
Local enough.
Just
there.
right next door.
I mean, I don't know where the Flying Dog Company is from, but I do know that like Ralphstedman is from like England. He's from overseas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right.
This one says that brewed by Flying Dog Brewery, Frederick, Maryland.
Ooh.
So that's even more interesting.
That's pretty cool. That such a.
It's been a while, but there is actually some wording on this can.
And I wanted to say, I'm that guy. I want to read this.
You want to read it?
I do.
Go ahead.
Okay, so on the K-9 Winter Warmer, it says, "Now is the winter of our content. In the bosom of the rug of the bear, warmed by the blaze of the fire, the idle pleasures of the night speak to you. Entertain the fair, well-spoken days, then embrace the prophecies, libels, and dreams of the longer nights."
And it's funny because
whenever
you read that, I picture sitting on a bare rug drinking this beer in front of a fireplace while it's snowing outside.
Wow, that's something Alex actually brought up in the past, that maybe you guys would be, just feel more in touch with the beer if we told you where we felt like we were drinking it. And this beer gives you a place to drink it. Like, where's your bear rug, Alex?
Where's my bear rug? Where everybody's bear rug is. It's
in the woods still.
I mean, the dog on the front also has a Santa hat on. But no wings, so I mean, he must have some kind of powers to fly.
Starting with the most important thing. 7.4.
Yeah, this one actually does have an alcohol content on the bottle.
As it should. All of them should.
My only gripe with the beer, and it's not even the beer itself, is with the bottle. I think the label up here could have been a different color. I think they could have changed it to red or something else other than the yellow and green. I think it doesn't match with the rest of the bottle.
It's a little bit of a contrast. But
it is a little different, but I mean, the green is the same that's on the bottle, but I think they could have maybe done this red. Yeah, possibly.
I don't know.
In order to match a little better.
All in effect to kind of catch your eye.
Exactly. I mean, that's all it's about. But that's my only gripe as far as the beer itself. I mean, the beer, it tastes great. It's definitely a little thick, but I mean, it tastes great.
Yeah. Well, something we didn't mention, the type of beer. Bless you, Alex, again. I didn't say it the first time, but bless you.
15.
We didn't bring this up, but the ale brewed with cardamom, right? I'm saying that right? Vanilla bean and cocoa.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely taste the cocoa, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, the cocoa, and I think maybe we got it confused a little bit with the coffee flavor. Yeah. Like, we're substituting the cocoa for coffee.
Yeah, that's why I kind of said it like a little bit of chocolate.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of...
You did say chocolate.
Coffee, yeah. But yeah, the cocoa, you can definitely taste like your first sip. This one, I did give the cookie the 7.5. This one, I'm probably going to give probably around a 6.5 or a 6.8.
Oh, lower?
A little lower. It is good, but as the taste and the thickness, it's not something I would regularly go to if I was picking out a beer. I'd be more prone to picking out like something like the cookie one we had.
A little lighter.
But yeah, I mean, it is a good beer. I definitely recommend it, though.
The taste was there for me. It was good. I'm sensing a little more caramel for some reason still in the sniffer. Label is fantastic. We already went over that.
The label
10 out of 10.
I love the label.
ABV is definitely there for 12-ounce beer.
That's good, too.
I'm buying these if I see the ABV, and I know they taste good. Everything's there for me. I think I'm rating this like a 6.6. 6.6.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a great beer. I suggest Wyatt to go try their other Flying Dog products.
I'm actually going to have to at this
Flying
point.
Dog's great.
And to be honest with you, I've only had two. I had the one Alex gave me, the special edition, and then this winter warmer. But
Raging Bitch. I know this is a swear on the show, but Raging Bitch Flying Dog, fantastic beer.
That's... Okay, you had that before.
I've had it. I've had it many times.
I just feel like they might have a product for everybody. So go check out them. Obviously, their labels are easy to spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just exciting. You had the information there. You knew the illustrator. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, they have everything on the label, too. It's not like the last one where it didn't have like the alcohol content.
I mean, it has
this one not only has the label and the alcohol content, but it actually has like a description
and we
about
love
the beer.
We love descriptions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the greatest stuff. With the seltzers and maybe even the Dunkin', no description.
No description. We like a description. Put me where you want to put.
Yeah, put me in the scene.
Put me
this
in the
one
scene.
has me on a bear rug.
Draw me
in
like
a
a
cabin in the middle of a blizzard, just sipping this beer. It is great, man. I really like this
It's a good
beer,
man. I didn't rate it yet. I'm with everybody. Label 10 out of 10 for me. The label carries this beer, and that's fine because it's what should do it for me. Taste, I get the caramely notes. I'm not too much of a dark beer drinker, but this is a dark beer I could handle.
Yeah.
7.4 on content, perfect for me. I'm happy with that. I feel like I'm getting my money's worth out of that. I'm gonna go a 6.9.
Okay, so we all around like around the 6.5 area.
Yeah, it would be a little higher for me if it wasn't so. It lingers on the tongue very like coffee forward, and we hate that. Me and Storm definitely hate that.
Yeah. The moment you guys been waiting for. Are you guys ready?
Oh, all right. Look,
I mean, are you?
Where do you want to rank it? Is it better than a holiday cookie?
I would say no. I like the holiday cookie a little better than this one. The only gripe I have with this one really is the label on the top, the yellow and the green. But as far as the beer, I like the holiday cookie a little bit more.
Well, that's a strange gripe for me, but
I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
I am with Storm, where I feel
you think it's a little better.
I think holiday cookie should move down to Snow Thank You. I think this should be right at its pine.
Yeah,
right. I mean, I don't blame you, to be honest. So I definitely understand.
I think as a whole, as a product, with the label, with everything, it's rated,
definitely more of a complete package.
It got rated a little higher than the rest of us.
Totally understand.
And to be honest, its pine is exactly how I'm going to be honest. I secured these to these stockings, and its pine is exactly how this is secured. It's pine. It keeps falling. It's pine.
We'll fix it.
That's where I would suggest this beer goes as well.
All right, so
let's switch them.
I'm going to move this one down, and we're going to put that one there.
Perfect.
I don't know if it's going to fit in there right.
It's going to be fine. It's fine.
Yeah. What's a little spilt beer?
I mean, there's nothing in there.
There's nothing in there. It's pine. So we got It's Pine for the Flying Dog and Snow Thank You. Maybe this moves up. Maybe we hate the rest.
And we got 3 more beers to try.
3 more beers to try. So please join us next time to try those 3 more beers. Well, we're going to try 1 more beer next time, but try us next time. We'll have it, and
yeah, don't forget to tap the subscribe button.
See you next time.
Alcohol.